Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, August 4th, 2022 at 7:47 a.m. So, uh, yesterday I was not feeling well with so much pressure on my heart due to the sleep deprivation. And then so at the last minute I booked a hotel room and and it's like even with me booking the hotel room at the last minute, they had perps booking hotel room at pretty much precisely the same time. They arrived the same time I did, but the wife, but well, they had like a purple Dodge Charger, and the wife was the one who was driving, and the husband or boyfriend or whatever. They could have been no less. I mean, less people are married these days, so I'll say probably girlfriend and boyfriend, and maybe not wife and husband. Well, maybe they could have been wife and husband, but the guy hurry up and just beat me to the hotel room and stood right in front of me. It took a long time, and then the the girlfriend or wife or whatever, she was sitting in the car smoking a cigarette with her arm hanging out the window. And it's like he hurt, like I knew they were perps because it seemed like after I booked the hotel room, they hurry up and book a hotel room and raced me. I mean, the guy had raced me to the front desk just to be right in front of me. And they were a white couple, and then they had this Hispanic couple behind me. And the female had red kind of not flip flops, but some kind of red shoes on. And so and so the cashier, she had like purple hair with the front desk, and then I think she had purple hair. Yeah, and so she put me in an area where I'm close to the highway and all the damn traffic, so I couldn't get much peace or quiet. And then I had neighbors on both sides of me, I think, and under me that were making noise. And I kept on hearing a lot of slamming and banging. And it's like, wow, they do all this torture when I'm the most tired, the most exhausted, you know. And then somebody kept on artificially just backing up a vehicle on purpose just to make noise, and they had the beeping sound to go with it. You know, it's like all this, noise campaign and noise harassment to try to startle me. And I was too tired to even go outside and do anything or record or film anything or anything like that, you know. And so yeah, she put me in the back where all the freaking noise is. So, but in the other rooms, it's like it would be more like towards the front. It would be more peaceful and quiet, and you wouldn't hear much of nothing. You know, I mean, you wouldn't hear all that noise and traffic. But I don't know if this was one of the few rooms available or if she did that on purpose. But but it's like they had this promotion going on where you can get double the points. Well, you pay like a few dollars more to get double the points so you can get a free room faster. So, I mean, with all the shopping that I had to do yesterday and get back into my normal routine of I was kind of disappointed because I didn't they only had the smaller container of the clay and a small one and one left, and a smaller container of the amazing grass and one left yesterday. So at least I got some, but well, with this health thing at when I went to go and buy one of the supplements at one of the stores, the guy had paid for a year membership for me to get discounts and stuff. And I'm like, you gonna do that for me? He said, yeah. He paid for it for me even before I told him I was homeless. And I mean, cause I told him it was my birthday month, and I was wondering, um, I was trying to see what do I have to do to get discount or whatever, even though I was already a free member, but he paid for me to have like a paid membership. I've been having a free membership for a while, but so I'm like, I felt touched. I'm like, really? And I'm like, I was just so elated. I mean, I'm like, wow, there's some people who still do care. And I'm like, well, wow, I'm glad the whole world doesn't want to punish me. Seemed like it though. So I'm glad he paid for my membership for the to get whatever supplements I need and stuff. Because targeted individuals say that keep on detoxing this radiation and nano and all that. Try to keep detoxing all that out of your body, But due to my homeless predicament and the fact, I mean, they don't really, a lot of times they don't really feed healthy stuff at the homeless soup kitchens anyway. But being a targeted individual, you don't have the same freedom in society or rights in society as other people do. Like normal. So like if you're a homeless targeted individual, you can't get to do the same things as regular homeless people. Because if you do go to that homeless day center, they'll mob you out of there. If you go to that soup kitchen long enough, they'll mob you out of there. Or set up a scenario to try to set you up to get banned. Or So the online perps make mockery of me saying that I only go where I'm welcome. And then they falsely accuse me of trying to force myself to be welcome in places where I'm not welcome, which is not true. If I get banned from somewhere and they tell me, oh, it was only a year, and then later on they switch their mind and say, no, you're banned forever. So abusing their power, and only people who are involved in the gang stalking are going to do some evil shit like treat you like you're not welcome at a certain place of business. Or being downtown, that covert racism and that covert secret racism and the homeless prejudice. So so I mean, so it's like I had to buy certain hygiene products and stuff from fake Walmart. I had to get some more batteries for my MP3 player, and I stocked up on some good quality batteries for a lower price. I stocked up so that I can be great, so I can be good with the for a few months with batteries, cause so, I mean. So I can be good with batteries, and I always need to keep batteries in my MP3 player with me because of my hypersensitive ear condition. And like right now, I have my earbuds in at the moment. Excuse me, I have my earbuds in right now because I'm right near the traffic. So you might hear the loud 18-wheelers and all that. But later on in the night it was more quiet. But last night kind of was like the time when I was here the last time, that earlier this week, when I was able to sleep, get a lot of sleep, but I had to keep getting up to go pee. And I felt like so dead tired last night. I mean, yesterday evening, that I went to bed. I mean, I try to go to sleep, go to bed or go to sleep around 6 o'clock in the evening, but I felt like I didn't want to sleep that early, as tired as I was. But I got up, pushed myself to take a shower and brush my teeth, and I hand washed a few garments. And like, and so it's like with them forced urinating me and stuff. So now I'm glad I got the biggest and heaviest flow of bladder pads that there is. The overnight flow, because that's what they when they force urinate me and stuff. And other target individuals said that they do that to them too. They can control your bodily functions. So it's like with the mind control and mind hacking and everything, it's like you're basically not in control of your own self. And it's non-consensual human experimentation. When words blurt out of your mouth that you didn't want to or mean to say. So yesterday, I really didn't want to get my hair cut, but I felt like I ain't no way in hell am I gonna deal with this harsh damage to my hair. I guess me being homeless on the streets took part in ruining it too. But so I felt bad because I really didn't want to cut it, and it was pretty much, I guess, long enough to put in a ponytail. But it was breaking off really bad because of that conditioner that I was using. It wasn't natural. It was the swab stuff that I showed y'all, and it was breaking my hair off, making my hair super thin and breaking it off. And so at first I thought it was the directed energy weapons, and and then my mistake. So the other target individuals, they said that their hair and teeth will be ruined by the directed energy weapons also. So that conditioner, I had to stop using that. And so then I was wrestling on whether or not to get my hair cut off, and I really want to let it grow back out. And so also my hair was damaged from every time dealing with a fake ass YMCA. They want me to be swimming and stuff. So last year I went swimming in a pool. I love to swim, but I found out how bad pools are, so I don't go in the pool and swim. As much as I love swimming, I never once swam in this pool over here. And a lot of times I could have gone swimming at hotel pools, and I just don't swim because I don't want to ruin my hair. So now I got to start all over again, Because at the YMCA last year, they kept on harassing me for just sitting around, after being tired from work, and I would go and take a shower. But in 2019, homeless people used to, you didn't even have to have a membership, but homeless people used to be allowed to sit at the YMCA all day if they wanted to, and I never got harassed. So now they want you to I can't even go to the YMCA no more because they harassed me out of there and made up a lie on me and set me up to get banned. The same guy, that Corey guy, random Corey Melville, who got me the job at Seville Quarter, which was right behind the YMCA. Corey got me he got me the that Seville Quarter job because it paid a little more and the YMCA was still paying like $9 or something an hour, and only let you do part time, and wouldn't let you do full time. So Seville Quarter was like, shucks, was it $10 an hour? Yeah, it was like $10 an hour, and part time. I'm sorry, $10 an hour and full time, and I still wasn't making it. It was $10 an hour and full time, and I still wasn't making it. And then that Doug guy, he was a total asshole about not wanting people to work overtime. So how the hell am I? I mean, but with the Avis job, they encourage you to work overtime at Avis, and I wanted to, and I was trying to, because a couple of jobs, a couple of days before they bullied me to quit. I'll say before it was the last straw with the bullying. Well, some days I have good days, some days I have bad days, but um, but that sometimes, like, if somebody harass you, and then all of a sudden all it takes is one more time and you're done. And then they freaking set me up in the fucking rain. I had to leave out and go walk in the rain and go to the mall and go so the online perps stalking and watching everything I do and say, and then they're not in person with me. Even though I'm telling the truth, they still twist things around, like, and try to falsely convince people that I'm lying. And then they'll say, well, this is the real reason why Candy got kicked out of this place. Or this is the real reason why Candy... You weren't even there. And y'all don't have any business trying to report on everything I do. As I said, y'all got families y'all need to be taken care of, rather than worrying about another grown-ass woman. Rather than another grown-ass woman's business, y'all got families y'all need to be taken care of. You have a whole damn 10-year-old son you need to be taken care of. But then when I say that, then they want to bully, harass, and threaten me, saying, oh, you're talking bad about my child and keep my child's name out your mouth. And stuff like that. I ain't talking bad about your child. I'm talking bad about you, what you're doing. And I say, if you abuse me like that, do you abuse your 10-year-old son like that? Or how would your 10-year-old son feel to grow up and realize that, wow, my mom bullies people online all day, every day? So, y'all noticed that the haircut video, I was still at the mall, and the haircut, I'm glad the guy he didn't seem like he perked me yesterday, But I felt a little bit like wondering, like, it seemed like he tried to go rough with my hair, and I kind of tapped his hand, I'm like, hey, can you go gentle? Because it seemed like he was trying to pull my hair, and I'm like, I ain't never really had such a painful doggone haircut. And so afterwards, he toned it down and started to go kind of gentle. But I'm glad that he got me out of there in 25 minutes. Because the last couple of times I got my hair cut, they took like an hour or 2 hours. Like, how come it take another person, like, sometimes they might be where I can get my hair cut within like a quick 10 minutes or so. And other times it might take 2 hours or so, But, I really was trying to avoid it, but I felt like if I was not going to spend the rest of my life combing out damaged knots and taking 3 hours to comb my hair, so I just freaking started all over again. And I figure I'll wear a doggone turban. It's a rough, raggedy turban, but it's what I got. I'm homeless on the streets anyway. I guess people wouldn't expect me to look fresh. So, I got the little white turban. And so, no more commercial products or chemical stuff. And I told myself that long time ago. But, it's summer. And this summer has not been that hot. But it's been kind of stuffy and hot at night. But the night before last, it was cold. It was really cold the night before last. And I couldn't sleep that well. But the night before that, I couldn't sleep that well because I felt like it was too hot. But it was just a couple of degrees difference. I'm like, that was kind of weird. Excuse me, kind of weird. So yesterday, y'all noticed that I didn't do a video later on yesterday evening or last night, and I was too tired. I was too tired. You know, my hetero. I mean, my my you know, my sexuality. I'm still heterosexual. For the online perps who want to use projection. So I hated to have to, and then right around my birthday too, but I was supposed to have been and that's funny because the online perps would be like, Candy needs to get a haircut. They kept saying Candy needs to get a haircut. And then now that I got my haircut, they would be like, oh, Candy wastes money on getting haircuts every week. This is my first haircut since May 3rd of 2021. So August 3rd, 2022, that's 15 months. So it's harder, I can't even put the coconut oil in my hair like I really want to. Because I don't want the oil to get like all over everywhere and stuff. But I partially got back to the way I used to be, before going by Trisha. That threw me off balance. So I kind of went half broke this month trying to get back on into my normal routine of taking my supplements again. And I stocked up on batteries, and so I won't have to worry about batteries for a few months, for a long time, And so at least 3 or 4 months I may not have to worry about batteries. And so for a few months I don't have to worry about batteries. And trying to figure out, I don't even remember everything that I bought, but I'm glad I bought a jar of coconut oil, but I forgot it. I meant to take it to carry around with me, So I also had to buy some supplies to help get rid of my wart. I had to I haven't gotten rid of. It's like when I try to use the treatment to get rid of one wart, then another wart pops up on my hands and stuff. So I want to plan to try to get rid of my warts and get rid of. I just got to keep on brushing my teeth with the clay in order to to try to keep the abscess down, keep the infection down, and so and I told y'all, was it yesterday morning or it was 2 days ago, I applied for a couple of more jobs, and one of them said that they responded higher instantly, and I never heard anything back. And that Brian guy, I didn't hear anything from him yesterday, so I figured he stood me up. So I guess it worked out for the best for him to stand me up anyway. I kind of felt awkward about that anyway. So I'm trying to figure out what odd jobs I can do, or something, because they're blocking me from making a living from my short stories and my writings. And I felt like, it's been a little while since I got to do a short story. But I only was able to afford to do one night in the hotel room this time because if I did another night, I didn't want to go broke, be like broke so soon. And I'm kind of, you know, kind of close to it already because of, buying the things that I needed to buy. And I bought, some more soap to, I bought some more soap to, I took a good bath yesterday. I washed my hair 3 times. The little bit of hair that I have, and I didn't realize I had so much dandruff. I had a lot of dandruff, and I washed my hair 3 times. And I took a really, really, really good bath. I hand washed a few garments. And I was just so tired yesterday that I couldn't even put my earbuds in because I was afraid of having, I can't explain the intense fatigue that I had yesterday. And then my heart is feeling a little bit better today. I feel less pressure on my heart, but still a little bit. And I still kind of feel like I can use a little more sleep too. So, so, I feel kind of like as if it's an advantage for me to take advantage of, birthday freebies since I'm homeless and poor and deprived anyway. you know, so I'm already homeless and poor and deprived, and I'm looking for something else. It's hard to find something where I can work independently or by myself. And I damn sure don't like janitorial, even though people say I'm good at it, but I don't like it. I don't, it just re-traumatizes me all over again from foster care abuse with the cleaning up or dishwashing or whatever. And so, the perps think that they can try to dictate how I should live, you know. So, so I'm gonna tell TMI since y'all got me on the streets homeless a lot. So I had finally got the opportunity to shave certain areas, and I even, because of the steroids from when I was in foster care, and I was 10 years old after the nose surgery, they forced me to take steroids, and so they got me growing facial hair and stuff. So I had to shave the facial hair. I have like a few strands of hair that come out of my chin, and on the side of my face. Because of the steroids, after when I had the nose surgery and stuff. So when I was 10 years old, so that's why I was a teenager and having like facial hair growing out. So I had to shave my armpits, shave some other areas. I didn't get to shave my legs, but I need to trim my nails. I had to buy some more nail clippers and a special kind of thing because my certain toenails are growing thick. So some people say, "Oh, that's a normal part of aging." At first, I thought that was the director energy weapons, but they say, "Oh, it's a normal." But I don't even know if these people are actually gaslighting me with certain things, by trying to discredit and discount, stuff that even other targeted individuals have said were caused by director energy weapons and stuff, like Brandy Quick and this other professed targeted individual who was very rude to me. The other one was rude to me, not Brandy Quick, but I'm talking about this other one. They both were saying that that their hair was being fried up with the radiation, and Brandy's was so bad that she was forced to cut her hair like bald. And then there was a third targeted individual. She started to act kind of perp like, and she would have her hair cut short like this, but sometimes wear a wig or something. But I can't do wigs. So I just wear a doggone turban maybe, or keep my hair. I mean, or have my hair just showing. But I want to grow my hair back out and let it grow long and natural. No chemicals, no swimming in chlorinated pools. I'll swim at the beach or in a lake or something, but not at the swimming pool with the chlorine. So and I'm constantly always having a spray, and sanitize and everything. So yeah, I was afraid that I would have. I was fearful of myself having a medical emergency yesterday, and I said I'm not going to the hospital. So I'm feeling. I'll say about excuse me, 60%, 60 or 65% better this morning than what I felt yesterday evening or last night. Yeah, I mean, I felt like afraid that if I were to sleep so hard and then being forced to put my earbuds in to block out the traffic noise, I had this fear yesterday of last night. I had this fear of me being so disoriented or not alert enough that I was afraid of my um MP3 player being, I mean, the cord, not the I mean the earbuds, the cord being. I had this fear. It didn't happen, but I had this fear, as if fear of the cord being wrapped around my neck. So I was just forced to tolerate the doggone noise last night and sleeping without the MP3 player or all that. And I was just feeling weird yesterday evening, and so I'm glad I was able to get me some sleep. And you know, um, but as I said, I had to keep getting up in the middle of the night to go pee a lot, you know, and I'm feeling less pressure on my heart. But see, when I get back in a hotel room, or any of that, you know, but see, it makes me feel bad that the online perps are commenting and meddling in my life. And Star Bricker, she wants to compare me to everything childish, but she bullies me like a third grader. But then she wants to say that Candy writes like a 5-year-old. Candy spends money like a 5-year-old. She's irresponsible. She's just that, whatever. The fake foster mom, Adrian Felder, used to, compare me to everything childish and immature. And then I told y'all about narcissistic abusers who are young enough to be my children, talking about, oh, I'm done trying to be her babysitter after they get mad at me or something. And they treat me like a punished child. But I heard that they act like that so that they can try to exercise more control over you. Control and abuse. So, but I mean, I don't even know. So it's like I have to try to go somewhere else to maybe print out birthday coupons, since I can't go to the regular libraries. That man was abusing his power. So I have to go somewhere else. And so to print out the trying to print out the coupons for birthday freebies. I mean, it helps as a homeless person, but it's like I'm not even allowed to celebrate. Like narcissistic abusers, they get mad at me. They've been getting mad at me for years for trying to celebrate something a little small for myself. Like as if I'm not supposed to or not allowed to do that. Like in 2007, a fake mental health case manager shunned me for celebrating my own birthday by myself with the little bit that I had. And then scolded me really bad. Now, how the hell is this fucking healing? And it's like all this mental health system is to try to control and police your life and treat you like you deserve to be punished. Like when I was 18 years old and I called myself trying to treat myself to buy, I was 18 or 19. And it was like a $6 Aaliyah. It was a book about the singer Aaliyah's life when I was a die-hard fan of her, and it was like maybe, I think I was 19 or something, or I treated myself to something like like it was, you know, and a mental health counselor, when I was going to Nichols State University, she condemned me for buying that book. You know, and she tried to say, was that within your budget? Now, remember when I told you about being responsible? But, oh, what about all the times you, and she was one of those, she was a black lady, and she was black and delusionally believed she was white, and she was a narcissistic abuser who was highly narcissistic, and her name was Gisette Himes. And she, played all kinds of psychological games. Like, they always oppressed me with fake mental health counseling services and all that, and I didn't realize all of this was part of the gang stalking. Because, see, I was the foster mom was stealing my money even after I turned 18. And then they left me with that fake-ass foster care YAP program. What they give you $115 a month to go to when you're going to college. So out of $115, $6 to treat yourself to a little book is nothing. And guess what? I don't even have that book in my possession anymore. I don't even have really anything Aaliyah related in my possession. Not even in my storage unit. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I got rid of everything. All the calendars, CDs, movies, all that. Got rid of all of that. All that. No more, I don't even have any Aaliyah t-shirts or nothing. So, but they used to mock and make fun of Sean with the Michael Jackson. And when Michael Jackson was still alive, too, But I was even a die-hard fan of Aaliyah, when I was in 8th grade. And I remember looking her up on the internet, and I used to love the song One in a Million and all that, And some other songs, too. But I liked her rare songs. But, I no longer celebrate Aaliyah, on me and my twin sister's birthday because she died on our 18th birthday, But then some people will say that, Aaliyah never died and she's still alive, walking around, dead and cloned, transgender, still alive, being experimented on a clone center or whatever, And that's like, I don't know. It's like they'll say that she was a male to female transgender, and they say that a lot of these celebrities are gender inverted. The ones who they said is dead, they try to say, oh, Aaliyah's death was not real and it was a psyop. And some people say that about Tupac and all too. Yeah, but like people say Kevin Gates is cloned and that he's dead and cloned and that he's a female to male transgender. They'll say Cardi B is dead and cloned and a male to female transgender. people have exposed that too, you know. So all that deception and stuff, it's like, wow, I had to pull away from it. But it's like, I know that they're perping when they want to use Aaliyah to perp me. You know, I don't even think about or try to discuss Aaliyah around or on my birthday much anymore, you know. So, so yeah. I mean, it's like dealing with this targeting. You know, I can't even, be thinking about. I mean, all I am is just survival mode 24/7. And I be trying to make myself focus more on God and the Bible, and they distract me from that too. Or it's hard to have quiet time with God on the streets, constantly being targeted and distracted and harassed at every turn. You know, the night before last, I don't remember if I got to pray. Maybe I didn't, but I listened to the Bible and I listened to my favorite Christian songs. And, it kind of upset me all over again because of unwanted, intrusive thoughts. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't have, what I'm trying to say is me being a targeted individual, I don't get to have the same privileges in life, like privileges and rights in life like everybody else get to have. So it's like too many narcissistic gang stalkers around. Gang stalking and narcissistic abuse all go together. Like if they give you a dirty spoon at a restaurant and then call you entitled for asking for a clean one. If they act like that, they did that on purpose and they intended for you to have a dirty spoon. And then it's your fault and you're the fool and you're stupid if you get sick. For example, So I try to, as best as I could, to make myself as comfortable as possible in an uncomfortable situation. In a situation where I'm forced to be uncomfortable. So it's like I basically feel like as if I'm punished by society, punished from society. Because that's the way other people describe that targeted individual, basically kicked out of society, banned from society. And so if you're not welcome somewhere, that's the gang stalkers not wanting to target there. But I say I only go where I'm welcome. If it was true that I forced myself where I'm not welcome, I would be in jail right now. So that's not true about me trying to force myself where I mean, certain things and certain people change. There have been some places where I've been wrongfully banned from, and then I try to go there again and find out that that person who banned me doesn't work there no more, or who set me up to get banned doesn't work there no more. And then they'll say, "Oh, you can start coming back because that person doesn't work there no more." Or like I heard that with the Sky Zone situation, I heard that Brian guy, like if he did what he did, and he made the decision to have me banned for life and abuse his power, and then I found out he don't even work there no more. And that's what these people do. It's like they'll ban me from a place. It's like their gang stalking assignment is over. That their mission accomplished is to get me banned. It's their mission accomplished to get me banned. And then brag, mock, and laugh. But guess what? Y'all will be banned from heaven. I might too. I hope not. I hope not. I hope there's a chance for me to get to go to heaven. But I'm banned from my own family. Been banned. Even as far back as 2007. banned from the family. Kicked out of the family, banned from the family. Only when I have enough money, that's when I'm welcome around. Just for them to drain it all and then throw me back on the streets, kick me to the curb. Like, that's how the biological sister Ramona would do. Pretend to be fake nice as long as there's money around. And then afterwards, that's when she devour and attack you and be all abusive and stuff. And my twin sister used to do this, and Mark and all them, they would do the same damn thing. Not every family member, but some of them. Some of my siblings. But Pete was even abusing me and taking advantage of my money. When the 3 weeks I was there, and I financially struggled. And I was depressed at Pete's house. You know, and Pete scammed me out of like $80. The biological brother, fake crusty Pete, he scammed me out of $80. So very, very, very abusive, and he was even physically abusing and beating on his girlfriend too. And it's like I was pretty much trapped there. So I found a way to escape. And I think I had to wait till my money came for the next month. And then just in time, my Section 8 apartment was ready. And they took a long time because they were setting up shop with the gang stalking. And that lady, Natasha, I don't remember her last name at the moment, but she was running the Stratham Place Apartments in Greenville, South Carolina, and she was a perp scam landlady. Apartment manager. She was the leasing agent or whatever, and she was a perp. I didn't know it at the time, but she was a perp. And so it's like they're making it so hard for us targeted individuals to survive. They trying to. That's why I say they're trying to force us to die. They want to make it like you're not welcome or allowed in society. You basically wore out your welcome with society, but not because we behave poorly, but because we exposed their crooked, dirty deeds. And they look at it as exposing narcissistic abuse and gang stalking. Oh, that's bad behavior. You're such a troublemaker in society. They need to get rid of you. So let's see what time it is. It's 8:35. So it looks like I'm going to end up needing help all month. Unless I can get another job opportunity. But I'm hoping, what if I get to write more, if I get to do more writing? As I said, I never made a penny of money. Nothing from my blogs. I made no money from my blog ever. And I never got paid for any YouTube video. Well, no, let me take that back. Somebody named Troy, every now and then, every once in a big blue moon, if he liked my video, he might donate $5 or something. But, every once in a big blue moon. He doesn't do it nearly as often as he used to years ago. Months ago. Months ago, I meant to say. So, I looked at myself and see how physically unhealthy I am. And it looks like as if after the incident with Trisha, it looks like I gained a whole lot more weight. I must have been stressing. Because I thought I was like 250 pounds. No, between 250 and 260 when I had the job working at the schools last year. Almost a year ago. And now Publix took out the weight scales. So I don't have a way to weigh myself, and I can't go to the YMCA no more. So I'm going to do some more blogging. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take another shower today because I don't know when my next bath will be. I don't know when my next bath or shower will be. Just like narcissistic abusers love to throw in my face about, oh, you're going to be homeless on the streets and wondering where you're living underneath the bridge and wondering where your next meal is. Well, I'm sitting here wondering where my next shower will be. So I'm going to do a blog post talking about why I can't do gym memberships. But, I've had a few payments, on the Ko-fi with my short stories. I was expecting the short stories as a side hustle. But if I write nonfiction, and I have my ebooks too. Maybe I don't advertise them enough. But I want to show my ebooks for free, and my short story for free. And if you want to donate, then I want it to be your free will offer to donate if you want to. I don't want to compel anyone to donate anything, But, sometimes it'll be like bad weather and tornado and hail and my life be in danger. And I just feel like, wow, it's so urgent that, I'm just trying to stay alive. And because of the slander campaigns, people don't want to help, And it's like people have to have sold their soul to the devil to see you in danger and still don't want to help because of the rumors they heard about you and the lies that they heard about you. And you're not allowed to straighten out those lies. Then they'll devour and attack and abuse you even more for trying to straighten out those lies. And the online gang stalkers and the gang stalkers in person, they feel threatened by one person of support that you have. They feel that's a threat. They feel threatened by one person being supportive of you. And they want to make sure the whole world hates you and is mad at you. So let me go for now. I gotta pee. And I'm gonna go and take a shower again. I gotta trim my nails. And yeah, I'm telling TMI because this is the stuff I be deprived from when I'm on the streets. So I'll see y'all later. Last time, earlier this week when I was here, it was morning and I did a video and they slowed down the day before. The internet, the Wi-Fi was fast enough that I was able to upload a whole video within 30 minutes. But then the next morning, they try to make the Wi-Fi slow. So I might have to wait until I get back downtown or somewhere different. Or I don't know where I'm going to go. But, I got to wait till I get somewhere else to get to finally upload this video. I can't do it here because I don't want them slowing up the doggone Wi-Fi. So I'm going to see y'all.